How to use your Sony DSC-H300 camera. This camera is known as a tourist camera. It has many automatic functions, making it much easier to use. It is also called a point-and-shoot camera. The main attraction of this camera is undoubtedly the zoom. For those who like landscape and bird photos, with a zoom of up to 35 times, it is possible to go from wide angle to 600 millimeters. This camera has few buttons, and the first is the on and off button. Up here, we have the selector button for automatic mode. We have the shutter button, a soft focus button, and with a little more pressure, it is possible to take the photo. Once the photo is taken, wait a few seconds and press the play button to see the photo the camera captured. And to zoom in on the image you just took, just turn the knob next to the shutter button. Recording videos is very simple. Turn the mode selector knob until you see this symbol here. Then just click on the red button that says Movie to start recording your video. This camera has some manual controls where you can set the ISO, speed, and aperture. To control both ISO and aperture, you need to press this button here. In the center, click on it, and you will see that the color of the ISO and aperture numbers will turn yellow. This means that they can now be changed. If you press the button with the clock symbol or the timer symbol, you change the shutter speed. To increase it, click on the disp button, and to decrease it, click on the button with the clock symbol. And to change the aperture, just click on the button with the face emoji or the flash symbol button. To change the ISO, go to the menu, click on the button with the clock symbol, and go to the ISO option. Choose the ISO value you want. If you don't know what ISO is or don't know how to use the manual modes of this camera, I recommend that you look for an introductory photography course. In navigating the menu, down or up, you'll see more manual controls like white balance, and further up you'll see the image size type. A little higher up, you have the option of creative effects for your image. Down below, you can choose the focusing modes. Then, further down, you have the metering modes of photometry, multiple, and center. A little further down, you can choose shutter mode, single photo, or continuous photos to photograph fast scenes with movement, to have various clicking options to choose from. Here you have bracketing mode and also exposure compensation modes. This camera also has face detection and automatic smile capture. And here you can turn on to face detection. And the last option is the video mode for you to choose. And remember, to record videos, just click on Movie. And in addition to manual mode, there is program P mode and SCN mode, with creative and fun effects for taking photos. These effects change some characteristics of your photos. Basically, this camera is very simple and doesn't have many manual controls like a professional camera, but you can have fun with it on a trip or in your day-to-day life, recording your daily life in a creative way. This camera also has a built-in flash. This flash helps with photos at night or in low light, and it can also be used to trigger remote flashes. And again, by turning the knob next to the shutter button, you can use your lens to zoom in or out to take pictures of distant objects. This is a very basic camera, and it is battery powered, which is a huge negative point for a camera. I recommend using rechargeable batteries. Its charging autonomy is very low, and it consumes a lot of energy when using the flash. And down here, you can see where the batteries go, the micro SD card slot. Here it has a universal tripod mount. It have just one USB output, don't have microphone's input port, don't have headphones output. Many people ask if it is possible to do live broadcasts with this camera, but I can tell you right away that it is not possible. Because it does not have enough connections and is not powered via a power cable, doing live broadcasts will be impossible. As I said, this is a camera for fun. Basic photography, a tourist camera. Don't expect high performance or file quality. It presents an image with many visible pixels, a lot of noise, even in good lighting situations. I took some photos with it and I'll show you how it reacted to taking photos on the street. This was an explanatory video about the Sony DSC-H300, a basic, non-professional camera. If you liked the video, leave your comment and subscribe. Until the next video.